Okay, day 4, going in blind. We're at Olazar. I've just managed to get into a server. It's taken me a few times to get into a server. We're going to see what's working. Evidently you can see chat is working. People are complaining in chat just as the chat has started. So I am seeing people about though. Let's see if we have an inventory. Oh my god, we do. Are things finally starting to come together? That would be awesome. So we can start getting ourselves equipped again. I already have some Coda ammo. Let's put some more on just to see if we can sort ourselves. We can drop this one because it's not loaded. Ooh, I'm actually holding out hope. I don't want my arrowhead anymore. I decided that I don't like the arrowhead rifle. I hate the sight on it. So we can take those magazines away. 3 Coda mags. Ooh, it's hanging for a minute. Although it's let the pistol stay. Let's drop it out. Doesn't want me to take the chest piece off. Let's see if we can put another rifle on there. Just let me equip it. It's not sat there. That definitely did not want to work. Now you have to go into somewhere like the clothes shop and buy a bottle of water. Or a bottle of Lux. Apparently they stopped this in here now. Let's see if this works. It does. That's good. Well, that's my character not going to die of thirst and hunger, so that's something. Put the drinks in there, and put our helmet back on. Our rifle still doesn't look like it's attached properly. We need to put some ammo on for it. There we go. It had to do this weird thing where it resets it from wherever it was destroyed to the station that you're claiming it to, so Port Olisar. And now it's gone from Port Olisar to here.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
But hopefully we can now pull it out.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, it's saying it has. It's given me an arrow for the pad, but the ship's not there yet.
Please visit us again.
So there's the pad. It's going to be on pad 1 or 2 by the looks of it. Oh dear. You're supposed to have helmets on, guys, when you go outside. We were talking about this in the last video. Here's a pad for our Pisces when it does deign it to appear. There it is. Look at that. So that didn't take us long this time, so it looks like things are very, very slowly catching up. But for the purpose of continuity on the server, we will do what I was trying to do yesterday, which is we'll go and try and find a river. Right, we're just coming into Hurston now. The chat is obviously working. I don't know who Ollie1 is. I don't know if this is one of Ollie's alts or someone trying to be funny. We have a player list, which is good to see. The chat is obviously working. We have a player count, so this is a 69 people server. Nice. Not 100 on this one. So it's working? Question mark? Slightly less balked. That's probably... Oh, I have a drink in my hand now. That only took like 10 minutes. I was slightly less... Oh, it's going around in circles, so it's finally updating with the inventory items. So yeah, it's just taking forever to do everything again. probably going to have to jump out the seat when I get there and try and save this drink in case my character needs one. Field of view has gone a bit bulky because my character's holding something. There we go, that's what we wanted to do. We just wanted to get it out of hand. Oh, it's there, look. We'll have to grab it later. Everything going on with persistent entity streaming, that drink should now stay there until I get out of this shard. We'll have to see. So we need to find OM6. Okay, I have not managed to find water in the desert outside of Hurston's already polluted oceans. There's one that I've just flown sort of along the shoreline, going along the coordinates that I was trying to track. So I've not managed to find a river yet, but that's okay. What's important here is the continuity of the server, and I've been watching the server chat whilst I've been exploring and seeing what's going on, and people are being able to do things. There's been quite a few medical beacons going up, which tells me that people have been going into bunkers and things like that. And one quirk of 3.18 is that the AI, even if I imagine the server is a bit janky, the AI still will shoot like aimbots, and they will nail you ridiculously quickly. So people are obviously still dying to the AI that's been going around. But what's important is that the server is still up. It's not crashed, it's not 30k'd. People are doing things. You can read in the chat there that people are claiming that claims are working, as you saw with me. And things are still sort of slowly coming back to life. So it does look like CHE are trying to find and are actually locating some of these back-end issues and are fixing them. The fact we have things in chat like this is hopeful. So, we can't do that. Let's go and try a mission. And again, for the sake of continuity, I'm not going to go and raid a bunker because I don't have a death wish. Instead, I'm going to go and try and do the Kovalex ones that I showed you the other evening, where there's a lot of them in Olazar. So I will make my way back to Port Olazar. We need to start taking off again. We may have to get some fuel on the way, and we'll see if we can't do some of those missions at the Kovalex Gundo station. I'm a bit bummed I didn't find a river. I really wanted to find one, but that's what exploring is about. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Okay, we're back at Crusader and we're in the missions, and you can see we have lots of these Kovalex Gundo missions. So again, for somebody who might be needing some quick money, or they are new to the game, if you're in the Crusader systems, if you start at Horizon, you can see these missions, and every single one of these 5 here, apart from this one, this is just a random delivery mission. We don't care about the rest of these for now. Personal effects, need my package found, unexpected inheritance, help me get my stuff out, looking for closure. These are all, don't need the retrieval op, ones at Kovalex Gundo. So, let's start taking them and see if it will A, give me the mission, and B, once again, generate the box. So, there's one. Collect box 104. Need my package found. There's 2. Collect package. Unexpected inheritance. Collect package 173. It's giving me them. 156. And looking for closure. Collect box 249. So, Grimhex, 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 Olisar, and Grimhex. So all of them, apart from one, need to go to Grimhex, and one needs to go back to Olisar. Let's go to the station and see if we can find them. Daymar's just over here. Just after we got back from Hurston, we have very little quantum fuel left. Should have more than enough to jump around in system round Crusader though. Probably just means that we're going to have to get to Grimhex and get some fuel when we land. Here is Gundo again, and And there are ships here once more. Notice that I haven't got a mission marker, which isn't good. We'll have to scroll through them and see if it sort of starts to generate them as we're around. There's 2 cutters here. And the remnants of something else. Looks like a Vanguard or a 300i. A drink's still here though, which is good. Okay, let's see if we can get a marker. Nothing yet. Okay. Screw markers. Let's go inside the station and see if we can find a box. Oh, yeah, I don't have a helmet on. That's good. It took my helmet off. Did that work? That looked like it worked. Right then, let's try that again. There we go. Still don't have any markers for crates, although we've got the mission text up top now. Would help if I went the right way. There are boxes. They may not be my boxes, but they are boxes. Deliver package. This is one of them. Holy shit, it's actually working. Let's get it back to the parties. This is the one that needs to go to Olisar. One out of 5. There's 3 in here in total. I don't know if they're all mine. I suppose we're about to find out. This is box 104. I think this is one of mine. It is. There's 173. I know that one was one of mine as well. Not sure what one that is. 249 and 156. So there's like 5 in here as it is. Oops, a daisy. That's 2. Box number 3. Whoops. I'm flying into the floor. Three out of 5. This one's mine as well. Four out of 5. This should be our last victim. There we go. And if for some reason it made a vending machine spawn and start flying all over the place. It's like my victory vending machine. This will be 5 out of 5. They all spawned. Unlike last time where nothing happened. Five out of 5. Let's get them to Grimhex and see if we can deliver them all. Oh man, I'm so happy that worked. It's good to see it sort of starting to come back to life. The players are still sort of going up and down in chat. As you can see in the last comment, Michael B, the servant features are working just a bit slowly. So it's getting there. It's very, very slowly getting there. The thing about this now is I can't park inside one of the hangars at Grimhex because I don't want my ship to despawn inside a hangar. So I'm going to have to park it outside on the other pads. That was weird. It looked like Grimhex hadn't loaded then, but it was just sort of hidden between a dust layer in the rings. Let's hope all the Dropbox terminals are working as we come in. Okay, we'll start with the one that's marked. Let's see how this goes. I can still hear water jingling, more like my character's holding a water bottle. Drop-off terminal looks highlighted in the area where you normally go and sell things. Drop off. Place. Yes, that's one. See if we get the money for that. 8,000 big ones! It worked. Right, that's one. Let's see if we can do the same for the other 3 that we have here. I love the phrasing that's in chat with people, especially from this Michael person. Oh yeah, plenty of jank for us to enjoy. People, there's people about, look at that. Machine is working again. Drop off. Whoa. There we go. More money. 16,000 big ones in total. Let's switch missions again. There's more coming up. You see my dad's stuff. There's another one from Koboext. The ships pursuing one another. Box 156. Oh, this one doesn't look like it's working quite so well. I don't know where that drop box is, so I'm wondering if this one might be broken. I could be wrong. It could be in another part of the station. Then again, no, it's still working. Look at that. I've never had to drop one here before. That was my Discord, not yours, by the way. Ooh, yay, 24,000 credits. I've never had to drop something in this point before. Oh, there's a ship out here now. There's a Mustang. Oh, and a Constellation. Oh, they've left their lift down. That's never a good sign. This is one of the racing gammas. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. If you're new to Star Citizen, that's actually quite a rare ship there. Not the model of the ship itself, but the skin for sure. The AMD edition. One more box to Grim Hex. Are they all going to work? Here we go! 4 out of 4. Amazing. Things are coming back to life. So 32,000 credits from doing the Grim Hex ones alone. So, you know, if you need some relatively fast money and you aren't mining, or you don't, you know, you haven't got a lot of armor, or you haven't got a lot of weapons, this isn't a bad thing to do. Just go and pick up all these missions and go and hike these boxes back to Grim Hex. Even if you don't pick up the ones that you need to go to Olisar, which this one does. In fact, the one that needs me to go to Olisar gives me less credits, I think. It only gives me 5,000 credits. But we need to go to Olisar anyway, because we can get my character another drink, although there is one inside the Pisces. Looking at the AMD camera for a moment. People inside the hospital, look. So yeah, well worth it just to come and get the Grim Hex ones, even if Grim Hex is just going to get more and more lawless as the server goes on. Oh, that seat animation didn't go quite so well. Let's be very careful taking off here so that we don't bump anything. We'll head back to Olisar. It doesn't seem like the refuel's going to work. It's done it again. It's fired me up as soon as I got off the pad. That's weird. Never mind. We'll take this box in. I can always claim the Pisces. We know the claim is working now. Let's grab our box. Yeet ourselves out of our Pisces, which is rapidly flying away from our pad. corpse launching the airlocks.
And please visit again.
I'm not leaving. My ship might be, but I'm not at a rate of like 2 meters a second. There's this delivery box. Here we go. There we go. It's 5,000, I think. Yeah. 37,000 credits just for doing some box missions, and the box missions are working. That's so good to see. That is not so good to see. Well, it looks like I'm still having the bug with the Artemex armor, as you can see. I wanted to see if that worked just before I finished up, but it looks like the Artemex armor's still bugged. That's a shame. I don't know why it's still doing that. It's really annoying me because the Artemex armors are my favourite set. Anyway, there we go. You can enjoy the view of that slapping around whilst I finish up the video. So, some things are working, some things aren't. Slightly less balked, which I think is going to be the title of this video. Although I'm not presenting a great visual image of it now with the Artemex 2 slapping all over the place. So yeah, whilst I get changed again. There we go. Some things aren't working. Didn't manage to find a river. That's fine. That means we can go and do some more exploring later on. But we did manage to do some box missions and make some money. So something positive to show people who may be new to the game, or maybe if you're just low on money, go and grab some of those box missions at the Covalex Gundo station and just take them back to Grimhex for some easy 8k mission money. If you can't mine, or you don't want to go and risk shooting the NPCs because of the state of the server at the minute, which is completely understandable. I'm going to take that off because this tube's getting annoying now. But there we go. Some positives. Things are slowly coming back. Here's hoping it improves before the weekend and we get a sort of full service resumed. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this and think I deserve it, please give it a like, consider subbing if you fancy sticking around. If you're thinking of taking part in the game, feel free to use my referral code on screen or click the link below for bonus in-game money that helps me out as well. See you in the next one.